Hi everyone, it's Essie here with a process video for Lottie Loves Paper using the stunning Sweet Moments kit. The kit was made up of a combination of papers and embellishments from the Pink Paisley Horizons and Amy Tangerine Stay Sweet collection. So it's ages since I've done a messy inky layout. So I got out my metallic paints there. They're just watercolour paints, and adding some brush strokes of gold paint in two different shades, a slightly lighter shade to start with, and then a darker tone over the top to my page. I've turned my page round there so that it was easier to do the brush strokes in the direction that I wanted them, but I'm going to have them going off to the side there. So popped that up the top there to let that dry while I mapped my photograph onto some of the paper that I bought from the with the kit this month. This was the 12 by 12 paper pack, and I've already used bits of it, so obviously as you can see there, it's not quite 12 by 12 anymore. I love that turquoise, love it. That's from the Amy Tangerine collection, and it's just gorgeous. Just smudging the paint there a little bit and getting the placement right for my photograph, tearing those edges. I've left 3 of the edges straight, but as you can see there, I've torn along the 4th edge just to give a bit more texture and detail. I'm trimming down about 1 centimetre from each edge of my white cardstock because I'm going to add a frame of this lovely purple. This is also from Amy Tangerine, and it's just gorgeous. Love purple. And I'm gutting the middle so that I've got that bit to use for another project. I toyed with the idea of having the patterned frame, but decided because I'm going to use quite a lot of those floral embellishments, and so I wanted a plainer frame around the edge so that it drew your eye into the middle, into the photograph and the embellishments without adding too much more busyness and detail. So added my adhesive and positioning my white cardstock onto that frame. And now I'm just adding a piece of foam, self-adhesive foam, to my photograph mat, popping some adhesive onto the other side and positioning that on my layout. I've just tucked those flowers on for the moment without sticking them down so that I can get the positioning right. And now I'm going in and adding my tape runner to stick them down. So using those 3 bigger pieces to start with to form that vertical line, and then I've got some smaller pieces that I'm going to use to add in to just fill out that line of florals a little bit more. Tucking those in under the first layer, just having a tweak around, and then getting them in the right place before I commit and add the adhesive. And these are beautiful floral die cuts, and there's loads of them in the pack. And I've gone with obviously you can see there, I've gone with the pinks and the yellows. The pinks obviously will go with the colours in my photograph, and then I've added the yellows for a bit of contrast, and I wanted another little bit of yellow down the bottom there to balance the that line of florals. So I've just snipped the stalk and leaves off and tucked that piece in the bottom there. So now I've got the Pink Paisley Horizon stickers, which were in the embellishment kit, and I'm adding a little heart to the paper mat there, just having a look to see what else I wanted to add. And I've got that cute green dragonfly, and I do add this butterfly and then another dragonfly, just because I want some little details kind of coming out from those flowers. But then I decided I don't like them. So I've got those puffy stickers, which are from the Amy Tangerine collection. And as I start kind of trying to, looking at the placement for those, I decide that I don't want that orange dragonfly and the butterfly on after all. So I take them off and start again. Decide to leave the green one, quite like that one up there. So I'm adding some puffy stickers. They're just floral puffy stickers to add a bit of dimension and detail. Kind of trying to space things a little bit further apart as they come away from that floral embellishment cluster. And got these enamel heart shapes, which were also in the embellishment kit. And so I'm adding some of those in. And again, I'm using the smaller hearts the further away I get from the flowers. So now I want a title. And we had the lovely alphas from the Horizon kit. So I'm going to use those in a second to make my title. I'm just adding some splatters of gold paint to the background and my hand. And now I'm coming in with those alphas to build my title. So there's my title, positioned under my photograph. And I've decided I want just a couple more hearts, a little bit more spaced out along the left-hand side, coming away from that cluster down the middle there. And that's my layout finished. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you here again soon. Bye.